demand. We've seen very strong top line growth. At the same time, I think the operating profitability has been fairly well maintained by the corporates. They've done a fantastic job as far as cost control measures or managing their supply chains are concerned. So I think that has been a very, very positive thing. Our sense is that India is back as far as the earnings growth trajectory is concerned. India Inc. is back as far as the earnings growth trajectory is concerned. And it's all coming more from the aggregate demand side. So whether you look at the rural India, whether you look at some parts of urban India, whether you look at automobile demands, whether you look at selectively FMCG company demands, whether you look at other consumer or even in financial services, across the board, we are seeing very, very good demand traction and also very, very strong
Right.
management commentary across the board.
Correct. And Sachin, because of paucity of time, let me also interrupt because you mentioned financial services. What other spaces has interested you in this particular quarter?
So if you look at, within the pharmaceutical space also, we've seen some of the good results, particularly in the contract research and manufacturing space. We've seen automobiles, particularly the OE side, and also some of the auto component companies doing actually delivering very, very good results. I think another big surprise, if you see in this quarter, has been IT services, because we saw some decent amount of sell-off in the last 2-3 months, but post the results, most of the IT company stock prices have actually been performing reasonably well, I would say. So somewhere that valuation bottom seems to have been done over there, and even the commentary now from those companies is relatively better for the outlook.
But Sachin, just as we wrap, a 30-second answer if I can, would you still be a buyer or are you already a buyer in that IT service camp? Which side are you sitting on?
Yeah, we continue to be allocating money to IT services as a part of our overall portfolio. In fact, I would say we are marginally overweight also at this point in time.
Sachin, we let you go on that note. Thanks so much for joining
Thank
in and
you.
giving us your time today to NDTV Profit. Look forward to our next chat as well. But another company that